Moi! We both have flu and we have been really lazy about 3 days. And I have watched 10 episodes of wedding TV shows. And
I have played Battlefield 5 like 10 hours yesterday.
yeah.
And today I have to start streaming because I feel stupid for playing so much.
Yeah.
So I need some excuses.
Yeah, but then I got idea to do video about our wedding because I haven't made it yet.
Yeah, I think this is like really good story time. You know, our wedding, they're like a pretty accurate description of us. I think they turned out like the whole project is just like us.
Yeah. So we met on summer 2010, so 8.5 years ago. And then we got engaged on February 2011. So we have like anniversary day really soon.
Yeah, and the engagement thing, it wasn't very traditional.
Yeah.
I didn't like. We saved money together.
Yeah.
So we can have
buy
rings and we didn't want to buy like any like basic rings that are just like waiting on the shelf.
Yeah.
We like ordered custom rings.
Yeah, and I don't have rings.
I don't either. But and then one important thing, I didn't want like gold ring that's actually mostly other stuff than gold.
Yeah.
So we went with the palladium rings and that was good thing because price of palladium has risen a lot.
Good deal.
Good deal.
And then our wedding was on August 2012. And first we planned like big wedding party, big and expensive.
Yeah, we were already booked like venue for the place. It's actually interesting place. It's building where they used to make like bird shots or shotguns.
Yeah.
So there's like factory on the like ground floor and then there's really high tower and they drop molten lead from there and then it like gets in solid form when it's dropping down.
And the factory is party venue nowadays. But then we thought that we don't actually like big parties or spend money so much.
It was like nice dream, but about I think it was like about half a year before, on the point when you have to actually start to do something, we just didn't start.
Yeah, but we booked flights to California.
Yeah, instead.
Yeah.
Because I think did we have any budget for the like big wedding? Maybe like 3,000 euros or something like
maybe.
that. And I think 3,000 euros is pretty typical amount in Finland. Or maybe a bit
I think
in low side.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can like make weddings with 3,000.
Yeah.
But it's like cheap wedding, nothing too fancy.
But our honeymoon was like 5,000 or 6,000.
Do you have video about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we decided to go to the like honeymoon instead of using money on our wedding, and we didn't get too much help from my parents because my sister just got also married, and I think
about 1.5 months before us.
Yeah, and I think everybody got like tired with those weddings.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to like make second wedding anymore.
That's
so we were like alone in our wedding business.
Yeah.
Yep, and our like cheap ass plan was to first have like the actual paperwork things done in like city building. We don't belong to church, so then you have to go to like boring city building.
But it was really short thing, and he just asked, "Do you want?" and "Do I want?" and we said yes. Yeah. And after this, we went to restaurant, and it's one of our favorite restaurants, Koussika.
Yeah, it's like it looks pretty like it's like formal restaurant. It's not like fancy, but it's formal.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive, and that didn't matter so much because did your father paid the restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
so.
pretty cheap,
Yeah.
and the like portions are large,
Yeah.
which is really important.
And there were our families and siblings.
Yeah, like 10 people.
Yeah. And
And on the money side,
money side. Yeah.
the government building wedding, is that free or is like 10 euros? I think it's free.
I'm not sure.
And then the restaurant didn't have to pay,
Yeah. Easy.
but I think the restaurant bill for 10 people is like maybe 250 euros.
Yeah, and my wedding dress, it was 80 euros. And my wedding flowers were 50 euros. Because if you want something wedding, things like wedding flowers, they are always 3 times more expensive than basic flowers. So I bought just
Yeah, it's
basic flowers.
it's a bit similar
Yeah.
thing if you are buying just mouse or gaming mouse.
Yeah.
It's the same product, but the gaming mouse is more expensive.
Yeah.
And my suite, I think I bought it when I was 15, but it still fit me, so I used that, so that was free.
Yeah. And that was Friday, our official wedding day. And next day, on Saturday, we had like bigger party for relatives and friends. But before that,
Yeah, we got our wedding photo taken because we were riding with my motorcycle and
on Friday
on Friday evening, and I drove to the speed trap a bit too fast. I think I was only doing like 5 kilometers over because I didn't get any ticket, or then it's because motorcycles don't have license plates on front. It's one of those, I don't know.
And the next day's party was in Lauri's dad's house.
And there was interesting project related to Timo's house because there is like new like terrace thing on the house
Yeah.
that Timo had made, and it didn't have any like kaiteet. So, and there was some like small kids coming, and everybody was worried that the kids are going to fall. So those had to be built, and we started on Friday evening, and we had to like take the whole thing apart to put some like mounting parts there.
But actually, we didn't do that because I think Lauri's family did it all.
Yeah, on the Friday evening.
Yeah, Friday
But
evening.
on the Saturday morning we had to do some welding and stuff like that. And I took part on that. And since we had all the tools and stuff laying around in the front yard, our neighbor asked that can I have a look on his lawnmower, and I fixed that also the Saturday morning. And when Anni's mother, who is like crazy party person, she is like really organized.
Yeah.
She arrived and everybody was like welding on the front yard with the like blue overalls, face in like grease and stuff like that.
And like 2 hours left to party.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy, but it's like was the way of doing things.
Yeah.
But it got finished and it was pretty nice and nobody fell off, so
Yeah. Well done.
well done.
And weather was super nice. Even it was end of August. And on Saturday we had about 40 persons there, our relatives and some friends and families. And we made all food by ourselves.
Yeah, and
What we had? We had smoked salmon.
yeah, I made it with Timo's smoking machine.
Yeah.
It's really easy food, just put fish in and wait 2 hours.
Yeah. And then we had Karelian stew.
And we had so much of stew that it didn't fit to oven. So I put a couple of those containers, Timo's like barbecue. But it turned out really well because there is temperature meter on the barbecue thing and you can like monitor it and it's just like oven.
Yeah. And then we had boiled potatoes and salads. And I think your mom made all salads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And food was really good.
Yeah. So I made the salmon and the Karelian stew, and then I also made cake.
Yeah.
And
Wedding cake.
Yeah, and I said we were at my mom's house, and I said that I'm not going to buy this cake. It's so expensive.
So expensive.
I'm going to make it myself. And Anni and my mom both said that I cannot make so much of cake. I said it can't be that hard. And I said I'm going to make most unhealthy chocolate cake ever. And my like design goal was that the cake is going to be so heavy and moist that if you drop it into the butter, it's going to sink. But it didn't sink, but it was pretty like hefty cake.
Yeah.
And I googled from the internet how much cake people are going to eat.
So we made 3 cakes.
Yeah, and the amount of cake that people eat, it was calculated on like some basic fluffy cake. And my chocolate cake, I think we ate like about 1/2 of the whole cakes.
Yeah.
So that was like cake for almost 100 people.
Yeah. But it was super good. It was a bit like Shasher cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has, I think we have picture of how much chocolate it took to make. It was pretty much.
And then there were some wedding speeches and like wedding games. Yeah, and one really nice game was that Lauri's dad's cat escaped.
Yeah, Timo let it go.
And for the wedding gifts, we got money because we asked money.
Yeah, we were pretty loud that we are going to take the most expensive honeymoon ever.
Yeah, and Lauri said, I hate all kind of plates and dishes. I don't want them.
Yeah, because it's like some kind of tradition in Finland.
Yeah.
That everybody wants like 100 of these and some like really expensive model.
Yeah.
And then they're so expensive and nice that people are too afraid to use them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like 500 euros just taking your shelf space without any reason.
Yeah. And then we got some dollars. Lauri's sister gave them to us because we were going to US. And that was a really fun gift.
And I think that was like our gambling budget for the Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Was it like $90 or something like that?
Yeah, maybe 80, I think. Yeah. But our budget for a wedding was 500 euros or something like that.
Yeah, if you don't count in the restaurant that Anni's dad paid.
Yeah.
But if you calculate...
And our rings. Because I took some diamonds to my ring.
Yeah, we didn't bought extra ring, we just pimped out the old ring.
Yeah.
Save money.
Yeah, great.
Just add some sparkly shit there. Ready to go.
But I'm really happy that we had small party and those days were super nice.
Yeah, my advice to everyone that is like trying to make cheap ass wedding party, just cut off like people from the list. If there is like million relatives that you haven't like seen in like many years, you don't have to like invite them all. And if your parents get angry that you should invite those, then you can say just like pay the wedding.
Yeah.
If you are paying them yourself, you can choose who you are going to invite.
Yeah, that's it. Really easy. And our honeymoon was really good investment.
Yeah, much better to use.
Much better.
Because we could easily spend all that money on one wedding party
Yeah.
and just invited bunch of random relatives and more friends, and it wouldn't been so much better.
Yeah. And we were 3 weeks in California, so it was so much worth of money. That was story of our wedding.
You can write your own wedding story or divorce story or whatever story down in the comments.
Yeah. But hey, thanks for watching. Bye.